Ever since Microsoft announced in February 2024 that 4 previously Xbox exclusive titles would release on PS5 and the Nintendo Switch, players have become both worried and very excited about the potential of being able to play some of Xbox's greatest hits on other consoles. There has been huge success with these former exclusive titles going to other consoles. Even the new Indiana Jones game will come to PS5 next year. And so when you look at all of this, it seems as if Xbox's business model is beginning to change. As always, I'm your host Abz, and it looks like nothing is off the table going forward. So that begs the question, could the Gears of War franchise also make its way to PS5? Phil Spencer said some groundbreaking stuff a few weeks ago in a Bloomberg article. After releasing the first batch of Xbox games of Sony Group Corporation's PlayStation and Nintendo Corporation's Switch, Spencer is pleased with the results. Microsoft will do more of that, he said, and won't rule out any game in Microsoft's stable. I do not see sort of red lines in our portfolio that say thou must not. It's too early to make any sort of decision on the next version of Halo. I feel pretty good about where this industry is going. To reach new players, we need to be creative and adaptive of new business models, new devices, new ways of access. We're not going to grow the market with $1,000 consoles. Now, the Xbox 360 generation was a huge success, and of course I loved that time. But once that generation ended, the next wave of consoles began, and many Xbox players jumped ship to PS4 after the disappointing Xbox One generation.
TV experience. TV and movies, TV. Xbox, watch TV. TV, watch TV. TV remote. TV experience. TV. Sports TV.
And Xbox have never been able to win back those fans ever since, which you're talking at least 10 plus years now. They've been losing the console unit sales for years, and it's no secret. Xbox's exclusives haven't been up to it for many years, especially after Xbox mishandling Gears and Halo for a long time now. Some of these big reasons are obviously why Microsoft had to undertake acquisitions in the first place. They had to buy exclusives in order to fully compete. But now that they've bought many exclusives and studios, it looks like they have a new vision moving forward. It appears that Xbox want to now just go where the gamers are, and their holiday advert released in November confirms this completely, and it was a massive statement, although it is mind-boggling, and a massive image change now that they're going this route. Moving forward for Xbox, everything is an Xbox, whether it's the console itself, your laptop, handheld device, mobile phone, they're doubling down on PC, etc. So essentially, they're telling you that they want more gamers to play their games on as many devices as possible. Even your microwave is an Xbox at this point, so obviously if they want players to play their games on as many devices as possible and capitalize on all those customers and market, then of course that completely opens the door to PS5. It's a no-brainer. Xbox have played the exclusive game for many years now, and they've lost when it comes to it trying to be a system seller, whereas Sony and Nintendo can continue pushing it and seeing growth year after year. Although Xbox's profits are through the roof since the Activision Blizzard acquisition and through Black Ops 6's success, which is also thanks to purchases like Call of Duty actually staying multi-platform. It's crystal clear that Xbox are shifting business models, and they're ditching exclusives, man. The gloves are coming off, and I don't think any Xbox pillar IP or exclusive is safe. They want more customers, and they have the opportunity to sell millions of copies to PlayStation players, as well as Nintendo Switch. If Halo is Xbox's poster boy, and that is rumoured to be going to PlayStation, then another Xbox giant in Gears of War could potentially be on its way as well. I know this is crazy and something we never thought would happen, but I do think it's very much possible, and I'd go even as far to say that it's inevitable. Halo has switched over to Unreal Engine 5, and as an engine it is easier to release on PS5 compared to the dated Slipspace engine they were using. To be honest, Halo could potentially sell millions on PlayStation, and I think it's hit its ceiling for many years now on Xbox, with many FPS games surpassing it and leaving it in the dust. Well, for Gears, multi-platform wouldn't be an issue, since Unreal Engine is part of Gears of War's DNA. I don't think Gears of War is anywhere near hitting its ceiling like Halo. It's a whole different genre, which is third person, and Gears still, to this day, is so unique, and does not have any alternatives like Halo does. But unfortunately the developers of Gears of War, whether it was Epic Games or the Coalition, they just haven't capitalized on many aspects of the franchise, which I hope Gears of War Eday gets around to doing. When you look at Gears of War 5, Gears 5, it ended on a cliffhanger for that story, and guess what the Coalition and Xbox did? They completely shifted directions and created a new story, an origin story of the franchise, and have created the perfect entry point for new gamers into Gears by moving to a totally different game and story, Gears of War Eday, potentially scrapping Gears 6 or leaving it for 5-10 years in the process, with Eday kinda being a soft reboot without actually being a reboot, if you know what I mean, because Eday's success can result in many sequels for it. I think they will release Gears of War Eday on PlayStation, going back to the beginning of the franchise and introducing millions and millions of gamers to Gears of War, and then moving forward from there with millions now invested in Eday, potential sequels and even more prequels, and most importantly the original trilogy, which also ties into those Gears collection rumours as well, as many markets need full access to one of the best gaming trilogies ever. Honestly, I want the best for Gears. I'm always Gears first before Xbox, and in my estimation I truly believe that Gears of War being on PlayStation would be absolute money. It would sell millions on PlayStation, and it would bring in millions of customers that would become fans of the franchise. And man, this franchise would just be boosted to the moons of Sarah. A bigger market with so much opportunity. The multiplayer player count could go through the roof, and that is something that's been an issue for Gears for many years now. And also a big thing is that Gears making more sales means that they're going to cover the costs to actually make the game much easier. That gives more security for this franchise, as well as further funding future projects as well. I think Xbox then would also reduce some of their desperate monetization antics in multiplayer in attempts to claw some money back, like they did at the start of Gears 5's launch, with absolutely bonkers prices for little cosmetics. I'm sure you guys remember that time. So less predatory pricing in future Gears games because of Gears being on PS is another W for me. The Gears of War trilogy would have to come to PlayStation, and in an up-to-date remastered format. Marcus Phoenix Collection thoughts intensify, I know. That would be a dream to see the original trilogy be given even more love and rightfully deserved. So is Gears of War coming to PlayStation? Let me know what you think, and if you agree or disagree with what I have to say. Like I said, I think it's inevitable, but it could still be a while away if so. I know some of you guys are hardcore Xbox fanboys. I've been a huge Xbox fan as well over the many years, but the truth is crystal clear and I'm just keeping it real with you. I just want the best for Gears of War. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more similar content like this, and a big special thank you to the YouTube and Patreon members for your additional support as always. I'm your host Abz, and I will catch you guys next time.